guys. Woo!
Oh, yo, the
Hi
legend.
guys.
Hello, legend.
Sorry I'm late. I had to run to the computer. We'll we'll give it a few minutes, see if anyone else wants to jump in.
Yeah.
Before we start though, actually, I was thinking I might want to post it a little spoiler. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing crazy, but I mean, you guys have been
It doesn't
patiently waiting.
Where are you gonna post it?
I'm gonna
We'll
put
get
it in the
typed out
spoilers
later.
channel.
Oh, okay. I'll be camping it. I'll be the first eyeball reaction.
I'm gonna post
Let's
it.
see.
I'm gonna post it in Galaxy Club. Whoever does it first wins the free donut.
Don't get too excited. It's nothing crazy, but it's a few things for you guys to look at.
Erase.
Anything you
Don't
post
get.
is just crazy for us.
Yes.
Let's
Erase.
see.
Don't get too
And
excited.
then
All of us. No.
it's just like an entire drop of a new.
Give me a sec. These are a little bit of a pain to post, actually, because we do
How
It
all
only
the
took
nice
you like a
fancy
minute to
images.
post the character one.
A way forward or something for what? Whoa.
Does it have anything to do with mangoes? Do I get to see the mango plant at all finally?
Wait.
No mangoes.
Oh,
Maybe.
darn, whatever.
I think there's
Still
there
pog.
might be.
Okay,
Yeah, maybe
can we
so.
at least know if mangoes are gonna be in the game?
What was that? Sorry.
Are mangoes gonna be in the game? Are we allowed to know that or not?
Of course they will be.
We've got the emoji. We got the emoji and the farming, not the farming blog, the blocks blog. I mean, technically, that would be correct.
I can't wait till like OR is just like, you know what?
I just can't wait to hear these requirements because I have been worrying about them.
Oh my god, Obi's here.
Ever since.
Abby.
Oh, Obi,
Oh, hello.
And on. I'm surprised Ven isn't here. Oh wait, yeah, he left.
This
Ben
always
is
happens
leave.
when Ben
He
is
is here.
Yeah, Ben left for vacation like an hour or 3 ago. Like, seriously.
It's okay, we get informed Ben about this stuff.
We just
Oh,
start
yeah.
mass pinging him after this. Then you just missed another erase call, Ben. What?
Yes.
Yo, guys.
Oh,
Yes.
Ben.
That's the.
No
that's
wonder
the
he never wants to speak.
That's
No, my gosh, that is. I
Yo,
think
that's
we've
the
cracked
origin
Ben.
realm plot twist. Ven is a.
Dog.
Actually, it would make more sense if Ven was Robot because he models all the time, just like Robot.
Yep.
Never dies.
Never die. Just never die.
Blow. Can't wait to see what this next spoiler is going
So
to
wait,
happen.
what's happening in the call? What's going on? I just noticed that erases. Oh wait, yeah, you're gonna talk about record.
Yeah, we're gonna talk in
And-
a little bit. I'm
How
just
did you
posting
guys
a
get
spoiler
this-
and then we'll get into it.
How did you guys
Yeah.
even get this news? Like, how did you know he was gonna do this? Did he say it?
Yeah, he said.
Yes.
Oh, I need to be more active.
Yeah.
Being that interested in helping out. So the decision that we made, and like I said, I want you guys to go into this with an open mind and really just think about it. And I'll go into some of the benefits as well that I hope will make it seem worth it for you all. But the best approach for us was to sell Alpha Passes for 99 cents on the store. Now, at least in my opinion, I don't see that as a high value of money. But basically what that does is it's the best and most accurate way for us to actually get a list of people's usernames and automatically have them added to the server. Because otherwise, it was going to be a very manual process of like copy pasting usernames and stuff like that. And it would have been very hard to manage. So going through our store system, that allows us to basically test the store, which is really important. So that was another key factor. And it's a very good way of making sure that, because it cuts out a lot of the people that may have signed up and would have never logged on. Anyone that's going to go out of their way to make a 99-cent purchase is bound to actually jump on and play, because we can basically at that point, we know that their interest is there. For anyone that might be stressing, I know in reality 99 cents isn't that much money, but I know there are situations where some people can't afford it or some people don't have the means of making that purchase. If that is the case, we will do everything we can to allow some of those people on manually. But for the most part, we will be relying on people spending the 99 cents. Just to clarify, like, this isn't about profiting. Like, we're not going to gain much money from this at all. That's not what it's about. It's simply just a really, really easy way to get that list. In fact, we're going to make virtually no profit because every single payment that we get, PayPal takes a bare minimum of 30 cents to kind of take that transaction and process it. So, what was that? Sorry?
I'm just saying, like, I don't know if you understand how many people buy this.
How many people are what? Sorry?
Gonna like pay for the alpha. Like, how many people do you think would pay for it?
Well, that's a good question. We plan on offering at least to begin with, because it will be a short alpha. In reality, the alpha is not going to be a month-long period. It will be short. It's a quick session where we can hang out with some people, test things, and have them play the game and break things, basically. So it will be short. And to begin with, we will only be offering 150 of the passes. I don't know if 100 people are I don't know if 150 people are going to be interested in playing. We just don't know. I mean, the reception to what we've done so far has been quite good, and there's a lot of hype around Origin Realms. But I don't know if 100 people, 100. I mean, some of the team members are pretty adamant that those 150 slots will get taken very quickly. I just don't know because I don't know what the response to that is going to be. But before I start kind of taking some questions and letting you guys kind of say whatever you like to say, I also want to clarify that we wanted to. Another benefit of having the store access for the 99 cents was, it allowed us to easily reward those people as well. We really liked the idea of having limited edition alpha costumes and stuff like that. So there will be a limited edition alpha costume, a hat, a back bling style item, and a prop. And those will never, ever, ever be available to anyone else outside of the people that bought that 99-cent alpha pass. So we do hope that at least makes it seem worth it to a lot of people.
Okay. So you're telling me this entire time I've been worried to buy a 99-cent pass?
Well, I don't know. I mean, like I said, some people don't really see that as that big of a deal, but I was afraid that some people might.
I honestly just didn't expect this at all.
Do you see it as a problem?
No, I don't see it as a problem.
I think it's
Well,
smart.
I mean, I would say it's worth it just for the. Okay, put it this way. Imagine this, right?
I'd say it's
Our goal for Origin Realms is to be the biggest Minecraft server. Like, and I know Hypixel kind of is up there, and okay. So when I say the biggest, I don't really count Hypixel because I think it's virtually impossible to overtake them at this point. But I actually do see potential in us getting to second place. What we've got is incredible, and if you imagine that there was a set of cosmetics on Hypixel that only 150 people had, like the value that those accounts would have, like people would be selling those accounts for for quite a bit of money. So I mean, if you're smart enough, you'll probably view it as an investment.
Yeah,
if
I
you
feel
really
like
believe in the future of the server.
I feel like the price point is
that does-
very good for what you're getting, because and it's a I feel like it's a good way to measure like if someone would actually want to play test it and whatnot, so you're not just getting random people. I like
Well, the last
idea
thing we
a lot.
wanted was for the list to be full of people.
Drop of alpha releasing right now.
So will you get kicked if you buy the season pass but you don't participate for long?
What?
So
What was that, sorry?
Will you get
what I was gonna say is, so these limited time cosmetics. So you purchase the pass for 99 cents from the store. You give your payment method, whatever, and your username. You get whitelisted to the server and all your cosmetics for the alpha. Is that
The cosmetics won't be available for the alpha. They will become available for the beta. So basically, when you log back on for the beta, you'll have those alpha cosmetics. And you'll be able to run around and you'll be showing off all this cool stuff that nobody else has and nobody else will ever obtain.
That's pretty.
Another fun part about the cosmetics is that they can also be colored in the painting table.
You can what?
No,
So,
that is
will we be
sick.
able to test the cosmetics in the alpha? will we be
So
able to
that
test
means
the
they're actual
cosmetics?
physical
just-
items.
The cosmetic system won't be available for alpha. It has been closed off for alpha, and we'll be
Okay.
then opening that up for the open beta, basically.
I
I
cook
can-
it.
Okay.
Think of so many ways I could break the cosmetics right off the bat.
We'll see. We'll see.
Like crawling and swimming.
But
We could break
I
those.
mean, I would totally pay 99 cents for an alpha pass.
I'd pay
Definitely.
I'd pay $10 being honest.
I would pay
Me
like
too, I would
yeah,
do it.
$10.
I would pay about 50.
Well, the idea, like I said,
my.
was not for us to gain money. Like, we're not trying to profit from this. We're
Cosmetic.
really just using it as a method of getting a good list of people.
I thought the
Can,
requirement.
can you make just like a super special item that's literally called "Are you rich?" and then you just get like a $1 million trophy?
Yes. No.
Are you secretly rich? $1 million trophy. You get for spending $2,000.
Does anyone have any like well, not negative, but does anyone have any like constructive criticism about that whole? Like, was anyone taken back by it or like upset
Okay,
by
so
the news?
I
Or
didn't expect the money
I wasn't
thing.
upset. I mean, I actually kind of enjoy being
Yeah, I
able to
didn't
just
expect it
pay
either.
99 cents instead of having to like get denied entire access because I don't have a specific requirement or something.
Yeah, like
I have
Yeah.
to say it's the last thing I expected, but like I think it's a pretty
I
good
expected
way of
you
going
guys
about
to
it.
be like- have like an entire list like, how old are you? Are you sure
Yeah.
you're qualified for this spot?
My only problem with it
Like a
was that
quiz or
guys-
something.
what happens if like someone buys it, like someone who just wants to buy it for fun, and then they never use the server?
well, I mean
No,
that
but
I'm sure that will happen.
That's on them.
But it's just one of those things. The rate of that happening would be much higher if we had gone through like a Google form or something like that, where it was just open to everyone.
Also,
I just hope I can
another-
get it in time.
it's a possibility, but I don't think it's horribly likely to happen. Well, what if they all just sell out in like 1 minute?
That would
I
be
definitely
epic.
don't think they will sell out in 1 minute, but I have a feeling they like. I wouldn't be overly surprised if they sold in the first day.
I
If
just
I'm
think
being honest.
150 is a little too small since you have like 8,000 people here.
I mean,
The thing, I mean, if they do sell out, and it's a problem in the sense that like people that actually wanted to join aren't able to now,
Add
we will
more.
consider then maybe going to 250. We really just wanted to kind of stagger it a little bit, because in the end of the day, the last thing that we want is like 300 people joining the network at the same time, because like that's just too much too soon for us to like
many
actually
people
monitor it.
Lag.
Yeah, that would be way too much.
Well, this just seems to contradict what
Someone like
Alright, so
State because of that song.
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru. That song is
Like I only know Peru exists via that song. That song is the only thing that makes me remember Peru is a thing.
So anyway, so you guys said there's gonna be 150 passes,
I
but
just went like super quiet for a second, or is my phone bugging out?
I
What
remember.
was that, Crew?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Crew.
Okay, so I remember you guys mentioning that you guys said that you were going to release
Are you
150
gonna say
passes,
something?
but I remember that Energized or someone said that you guys thought that 100 was too little for an alpha.
I think Stu's having some problems. I'm gonna mute him for a sec just because he's talking to himself. Say that again. Sorry.
So I remember you guys saying that you thought that 150 or even less than 100 was too little for the alpha.
That's the number that we are comfortable testing with instantly. I mean, because you have to imagine the technology on the server has only had the stress so far of max 6 people at a time. There's never more than 6 or 7 of us on at a single time working on the network. So we want to ease into it. I think based on how successful the network has been so far and the reception that we've had, that 150 is very low in comparison to the, I don't know what it is at the moment, the 9,000 Discord members that we have.
Does someone want to check?
It's currently 8,650.
There's a lot of boys.
I wonder
But,
how
yeah.
many people joined now don't use Discord anymore.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know. I just don't really quite know how many people are going to jump on that pass straight away. I think the reaction to that alpha pass going up for
I mean,
sale
I'm just
will
gonna
really let us know.
for props. I'm gonna be at it like a hotcake. I'm gonna just try to cop it. 100.
I honestly don't think it's going to be one of those things where you need to be lining up. But
many
I may be
passes?
wrong.
How
If
many
we
going
if
to
we
anyway.
instantly sell out of passes, I'm going to be like, I mean, as much as that would be flattering, I'm going to be pretty like anxious about what open beta is going to look like on the first day.
So,
But yeah.
another question I have is like, if someone gets like, if I got into alpha, would I be allowed to? If I bought the alpha pass, would I be allowed to tell people about certain features, or would we be told like not to say anything really without admin's
I
permission?
think we have to sign an NDA,
Non-disclosure.
right?
No, there won't be any NDAs or anything like that. It is a good question. It's something that we have discussed already. In the end of the day, I think we came to the conclusion that you guys are all very excited about this. It seems a little silly for us to kind of tell you guys not to share that information. I mean, because by the time alpha is over, beta should be quite close behind. I mean, no numbers, it'll be between a few weeks to a month behind. I don't know quite yet. It'll be depending on how that alpha goes.
Can you keep
But
it within the year?
well, we will try. We'll try our absolute best. But yeah, I mean, there's going to be no official statement kind of telling you what you can and can't show. It's one of those things that we can't like.
Basically, you guys are
It's never ending.
pulling out like new updates every month, like Animal Crossing does.
No, it's more like
Yes.
every week.
Every week we plan on
week.
you guys at
Animal
least
Crossing,
getting
but-
some form of dev log or like a change log from us. We do plan on basically cycling our updates in a way that you guys get something with a little bit more substance every 2 weeks. But
have,
at
like-
least every week you'll get changes, bug fixes, additions, and that kind of stuff.
So, physics-based cosmetics, will they be there, kind of like capes, or?
Eventually down the line, we really do want that to be a thing because we have the tech required to do that. At the moment, it's something that we haven't put time into because there's about 1,000 other things to do. There was
For me to
plenty of
start
cool
planning.
cosmetics that we could do that didn't require us to go and create a physics system. But we do imagine that down the line, some of our really, really rare cosmetics will have physics-based kind of movement one day.
Ooh.
It's very
This is
difficult though.
kind of-
Like I can't quite explain how like challenging those things are. But we will get
So-
there.
So,
Erase.
I have a few questions I would like to ask, but I'll wait until like other people are done saying whatever they want to.
Yeah, I have a very important question.
All right, go
Super
for it.
important. You never responded to my hot dog taco stand idea. What's that
Was
about?
that in DMs or?
Yes.
My apologies. I get a lot of DMs.
I wonder why.
Well, the problem is I'm Australian, so normally I wake up to like an absolute horde of messages, and I do miss some. So I apologize for that. But like I said, we have so many ideas to the point where we actually can't even do them in the time that we want to do them. Like there are things that we would love to do that we just aren't going to have time for, and that's awesome for us because it just goes to show that the team is really thinking, and we have like so
Hey, Bob,
much
At least you got
to
one for
show.
content. You got
Yeah,
one.
and then there's going to be a lot of content for, I'm comfortable in saying, like many years to come.
Will you
Erase.
still spoil like updates for us in the spoilers channel? So like if you guys have like a certain new mob coming, would you take a screenshot or something and put in the spoilers channel sometimes?
And like say
Yeah.
something seems to be coming around the bend, or like something seems to be like,
Absolutely, yeah. Like we plan on kind of, because by the time we update, well, by the time we launch, I mean, we're going to be much more comfortable with our kind of update schedule. Instead of working on 1,000 different things at once, we're really going to be zoning in on that kind of like what's happening within that 2-week span, that current fortnight, and like scheduling. There's going to be scheduled updates. So, let's say we have a mob planned on dropping 2 weeks, you'll kind of start to get little hints of content, maybe like a week before or something. But we're
Okay.
outside of just throwing spoilers at you, we really plan on easing into a lot of content with in-game storylines and stuff like that. So, for example, if there was a new stall opening up at the spawn, instead of just logging on one day and seeing a new build, you would start to see construction workers moving around the site and the blocks kind of changing over the course of the week. So we've really planned on
That's
taking a
epic.
much more story-driven approach to giving you guys content, so you can see the changes happening and really start to kind of predict what's happening, or theorize that kind of stuff, and really build a community around fan theories and all that kind of stuff. It's really
I
that
really
stuff's really
appreciate how
exciting.
you guys are like really taking the time to actually make it into like a story thing. That's really cool.
Well, it's much more exciting than just logging on and seeing change stuff. We
Yeah.
want the world to feel like it's not us controlling the world, but the people in the world.
Hey,
The
did you
mayor of the town is making these decisions. And what was that? Sorry.
Do you also make decisions like a poll in game or something with the mayor?
We
that
do plan on
possible?
doing some community-made. We plan on doing community-driven decisions down the
Oh.
line for certain things, and we will be doing that in a more storytelling way. So instead of just throwing a poll into Discord, we will do it through the characters that spawn. And
Yeah,
get
that's
those.
what I meant to say.
I have like a lot of questions I really want to ask, but I don't want to interrupt.
Go shoot.
Oh, all right.
Just do one. We'll do one at a time, and we'll
Okay,
kind of pass the
so
mic around for a bit.
Here's my first one. Will there be like holiday type events, like a Halloween, Christmas type thing? Will that be a thing?
Let me say this. I think our holidays on Origin Realms will be some of the most exciting events that you have
No,
ever
I didn't
experienced.
even know if they were like going to be a thing or not.
They will be very incredibly exciting.
Oh,
Like,
right.
I can't. I'll be honest. We won't have time to make Christmas a big deal because we're still going to be in like alpha and beta at that point. We would have loved to kind of have some amazing Christmas stuff happen, but we kind of realized that I'm sure you guys would rather us actually just get the network out than spend time on Christmas updates when like you guys haven't even been able to play the base game. But by the time 2021 comes around, those big holidays and stuff, we plan on like there's a few different roles that you can basically set your friends. There will be limits of how many members you can have on your realm, and they're they're pretty they're nice. Like I think it starts at like 25 members or something like that. So like they're good enough, and yeah, you'll be able to kind of dictate who can do what and what role people are, all free of charge.
OR is the definition of POG.
Yes, mega
Yeah.
pog.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Go for it.
So are realms going to be upgradable, say like increasing their size or player limit?
That's a good question. It's something that we have discussed, definitely. It's something that we haven't made a decision on. We haven't kind of put anything in place. We plan on having that decision made and a solution for that for beta. But we do expect that with your rank, you will most likely get some extra size. So basically, as you climb up the rank ladder on the store, you will get 20, 50, 100 blocks added to the side of your realm, basically, as a reward for having that rank. But we're trying not to make it like overpowered, because in the end of the day, the realms are already kind of massive for everyone. It's just like a kind of an added perk, basically. But we do expect that to be the case.
Question.
Yeah, go for it.
Will you be able to transfer ownership of realms?
No, your realm is exclusively yours. We don't have any transferring system for that. Though down the line, we do plan on having a and this is quite far down the line, but we plan on having a town system, basically, where they are basically group realms that can be ran by a group of people, and then almost like a guild, basically, and then that can be transferred between players.
Can you fly on your own realm?
No, you cannot. But there
Can
may
we
be
change
ways
the
to
name
fly
of
down the line.
Could we change the name of our realms? Like, so yours was a Raises realm. Could it be something else?
That isn't a thing right now, but we may kind of add the ability to give your realm like a nickname or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right, guys. Well, I don't want to. I have to head off in a moment, so I don't want to be here too long. But does anyone have any questions that they're hanging to ask before I head off?
I have 2.
All right, go for it.
Okay. So the first one is so the chatting system has like emojis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Will there just be like a specific amount, or will you guys like add new ones? Like in the future?
There will be a certain amount to begin with.
Yeah.
But we don't know how many of them are going to be available to everyone. We do want to make sure that everyone has access to kind of like a base amount of emojis, but they will also be kind of like unlocked through certain tasks, or bought on. We plan on offering emoji packs down the line, like cool little custom emoji packs on the store. So like let's say I don't know what a good example is, but like cool little themed emoji packs on the store for people that want to purchase those. So we plan on adding more as we go, definitely.
Since I wanted to